Yo, what's good, Rap Squad? It's DJ Skandalous here. Come back with some more hip hop news. Busta Rhymes and Fat Joe on the Fat Joe Show. Now, for this one, Busta Rhymes actually talked about Tupac shooting 2 off-duty police officers in Atlanta, Georgia, and the events that actually followed that. Now, let's get it.
Interestingly enough, during that same time frame, Pac, this is when Jack the Rapper was still popping. You know all about Jack the Rapper, crack.
In Atlanta.
Jack
That's
the Rapper.
when I met Tupac.
Right. So Jack the Rapper comes and Pac was redoing, he was fully restoring I think like a 667 Chevy Impala or a 64, something like that. And he had it fully done up. He shipped the shit down to Atlanta. He goes down there. Couple days pass and shit. You hear about this police shooting with these off-duty cops that Tupac was involved in. Tupac comes back to LA. And when he gets back to LA, me and Omar pulled up on him, check him and shit. And then, we was vibing for a minute and then Omar left and I stayed. The difference was, Pac was still on his, put a loop on the MPC, write a bunch of songs of that shit, steam a bunch of weed. But this time, he was a lot more paranoid because he thought as a result of that situation transpiring down there, the police is the whole United States. Them niggas will put a calling in a different state and they police friends or brothers in the next city will come and see you. He felt something like that was going to happen as a result of what transpired in Atlanta, in LA. So he just was on some super paranoid, constantly looking out the window shit. He got his ratchet closet right. Like he really thought somebody was coming to get him at that point. But just watching Pac go through all of these phases, I'm saying all of this to say the situation with him and Big and the discomfort for me was Pac had gotten to a place where there wasn't really no talking to him. There really wasn't no ability to mediate the situation. He had gotten a little too far gone with what he had surrounded himself with, becoming a part of the death row family.
So what's really crazy about the story, we hear this all the time, the media wants to spin it that Tupac shot 2 police officers, but they ignore that the officers were actually outside their jurisdiction, committing a hate crime, as well as having 2 stolen guns from their police department. So yes, Tupac did shoot 2 police officers. However, he was mostly in the right, because if he did not step in, it's very well possible that this could have been another Rodney King type of situation or George Floyd type situation back around that time. We just don't know what could have happened if he didn't get involved. However, the law doesn't always see it that way. Usually the main thing that happens is if someone attacks a police officer or shoots them, usually the person that does it is the main person getting in trouble and police officers get off scotch-free. We see that all the damn time. But it's actually kind of crazy that Tupac actually shot these officers. Now, it's not known if these officers actually got fired. I'm pretty sure that they probably got suspended or something like that. What I do know is that Tupac actually served around 20-some days in a county prison. And there was also another incident involving him and police officers where he got beat down for jaywalking. And this is very well documented in the Tupac All Eyes on Me movie that came out a couple years ago. Now, in that one, Tupac actually had the police pay for his vehicle, his coupe. He actually raps about this on the song We Do This, where he says, "Had to punk police by my coupe." And this refers to him actually settling with the police officers that actually beat him down, that police department, and they actually awarded Tupac around $30,000, $40,000. All right, guys, so shout out to Fat Joe. You can find him on Instagram, instagram.com/FatJoe, and Busta Rhymes, instagram.com/Busta Rhymes. Easy as that. Be sure to check out more on DJ Skandalous YouTube channel. Be sure to check out my Tupac Music podcast and my Skandalous Talk podcast, available everywhere on Anchor.fm, Spotify, iTunes, Podbean, everywhere. All right, guys, it's time for that outro. It's your boy DJ Skandalous, your favorite DJ's favorite DJ. And I'll catch all you busters on the flip side. We out. Deuces.